Hello there YouTube, another quick video on showcasing two programs today actually. One is a program called Sharp Keys which remaps, which if you have any broken keys on your keyboard or you just don't have any volume keys that I find essential, you can change any key on your keyboard to any key you'd like to. You can change your function keys if you don't use them, although I highly suggest leaving F1, F2, F8 and F10 on because you need them sometimes in programs. So what you want to do is firstly the key remapping program called Sharp Keys, especially useful if you break anything or spill coffee or anything. Then just click the 3.5 button here and download the MSI. Click MSI, I'll save it onto my desktop. You can obviously save it wherever you like. So here it is, downloaded quite quickly. I have no idea what the file size is. And click run. Now this program is made using Visual Basic, so you will need Microsoft Framework if you haven't already got it. Install it for yourself, click next, and keep clicking next. There we go. Installing Sharp Keys. Shouldn't take long, hopefully. Hang on, I think that's done. That was quick. And there we go. So what I do, click start, type in Sharp Keys to open it, and let's type in the first word and open it. Welcome to Sharp Keys. This will run on Windows 2000 XP, 2003, Vista, 2008 or 7. I didn't know there were that many versions, but click OK. And as you can see here, I've got three keys being remapped. These are the keys on the right of my keyboard, which are the star, the minus and the plus. Basically what I've got is the star on the right hand side of my keyboard is my mute button, and the minus on the right is the volume up, plus being the volume down. Quite useful. It will work in any program, whether in a game, whether in Steam, whether in a Flash, full screen YouTube, anything like that. You can say if I press the plus one now, the minus one, you can literally just control your volume as if you had actual volume keys on your keyboard. You can remap, say your enter button if you've broken it. If you don't like your caps key and keep accidentally hitting it, you could just turn it off entirely. Anything like that, completely remap it, and then all you have to do is click add, choose the key you want to remap, and you can type the key. So if I want to remap my spacebar to my, I don't know, H key, I could do it. I would then click OK, and I would then click write to registry. All you have to do is log off, log back on, and it works. Perfectly writes it to your registry, I think, and I will check this for you, that you can uninstall the program and still have your keys working. I'm guessing it should, as it's written to your registry, and when you uninstall the program, registry stays there. So if I just close that, one of my next programs is this other one called Revo Uninstaller. Now you'd normally just uninstall a program by going into Control Panel, finding uninstall programs, and you could just uninstall a program, but that may take a very long time. I honestly find this a lot slower, and this doesn't have as many features as the one I'm about to show you. Now, the one I'm going to show you is called Revo Uninstaller. Here we go. Now, this is actually just like the Windows one, but this one is, well, you have to pay for it. So what I suggest you do is actually go to the Downloads tab, and there you go, there's a portable download. Portable means just you don't have to install it, it's a single file. But since I don't want to go all the way through the setup, there's another way of doing it, which if you've seen my previous videos of showcasing Nanite, it's honestly quite easy. It's a program that installs a multiple bunch of programs all at once. So if I were to just find Revo on the page, Revo, ticket, click get an installer. Sorry, get the installer. Click save it onto your desktop. It's literally just a program containing the download link, and it'll update it for you whenever you want. Well, when you run the program, it'll check for updates and update it for you. There we go, downloading Revo. Honestly, super fast, finishing, it's done it. Now that was pretty quick. So all you have to do then is open Revo Uninstaller. As you can see here, already loaded up all of my programs. I have 39. And I can just pick any program I want and uninstall it. I think I'm going to want to install Yahoo Toolbar, as I hate Yahoo. I don't know where they've gone, and Real Player, since I see no reason for it. Some of you might, but all you have to do is click one. You can either double click it, or you can click the uninstall button. Yes, when you uninstall it, you'll be presented with 3 options. Built in, this is the same as what Windows does, but you'll see that normally leaves files behind after you've used this a few times. Save scans for basically uninstalls it, then scans for any files that are safe to delete, which definitely won't affect your computer. Now, moderate, safe, and a little bit of an extended scan, you can see where this is going, and advanced removes any file left over that the program's already used and checks the registry. This is also the slowest mode. But, however, I've always used this on multiple computers. I've used it probably for about a year now, and I've never come across any kind of problems or anything when uninstalling programs. I actually find this version to find the most files left over, and well, you don't want to leave files left over on your computer because no other program will ever use them, and they're just slowing down your computer. So, simple uninstall procedure. Yes, you want to uninstall it. Don't know why it asks you, because you already clicked uninstall once. Surely it would double check for no apparent reason. And then here we go, uninstall, click close. Now this is where Revo has tracked it, and tracked any file that is already deleted, so you click next and it would scan for any leftover information, as you can see here. It would also scan your registry and any leftover folders in the program files. And in your start menu, of course, you can see it's probably already gone. And all you have to do is wait for this to finish. Now normally I find this bit takes a few minutes, depending on your program, like if you're installing a whole gig worth of program, which I have before. So here we go, click next. There you go, let's find one file. Now, I'm not going to say it's that good, but Yahoo Toolbar, I don't really see any need to install many files, so one file left over. It doesn't tell you the file size. I suppose I might suggest that to whoever developed it, but there you go, deleted it. And that was one file left over. Say if I were to uninstall Real Player, I have no idea how big it is, but I'm gonna guess it might have more than 2 or 3 left over. I have had programs before where I think it was 23,000 leftover files in my registry, and I would have completely missed them all if I had used Windows Uninstaller. So it says some files, do you want to close your web browser? Yeah, I'm not really using it. Here we go. So if I go into Real Player, I'm guessing that's a big program. There you go, it says it will no longer start, so it notifies you if the program has a background process running on your computer and is started every time that you turn on your computer. It will no longer auto start, which is quite useful. And then it scans for leftover information, which is probably the best feature I found in this program. It will find leftover files that are tiny, if they're massive, deep inside your system, that otherwise, if you hadn't used this program, would have always been there, slowing down your computer. So, if speed of your computer is something that tends to lack in most computers, as they get over time, they just get slower and slower, I recommend you use this quite a lot. I mean, I tend to keep my programs under 50. This is one of, well, my only gaming computer, so I don't really tend to have many programs on it. But yeah, all I have is my specific drivers, anything else I would use, anything else I've needed to use, but that's about it. Honestly, if you have, say, around 80 to 100, I think on my laptop once I had 130 when I first discovered the uninstaller and how easy it was. I got it straight down to about 80 in a day, and then the next day I got down to 60, and then I just left it at that because honestly I use my laptop a lot for a lot of programs. And here we go, 406 leftover registry items. Now, if you're not safe trusting this program, you could try and browse for all of them, but in registry editor. But you can see how many files Real Player Uninstaller, so the company that's built the uninstaller, has left over. Windows has actually left this over as well. You can see all of these files have been left over in your registry. Now, don't be worried about these actual folders being deleted, because they're actually part of your registry. They can pretty much never be deleted if you want your computer to work. So just click select all, click delete. Yes, deleted them all, And here we go. These are actually files on your computer, not in your registry, just on your computer. And you can see here like where these files are. So if I wanted to find this one, C program files, real player, and update, go into computer, C. There's C program files, real. Here we go, real player, update. It's still been left here after I've uninstalled it. One of the most annoying things. Select all, delete. Just going to also tell you that this does create restore points as well before you uninstall the program. So if you ever wanted to, say you had a problem with your computer or anything for that matter, it would restore your computer. Well, you'd be able to restore your computer back to the previous state without affecting any of your actual documents or pictures, but all of the programs that you had, the program will be back on your computer if you accidentally uninstalled something, which is quite useful. So if you accidentally uninstall something, you don't know what it is, and then you find out you need it for, say, Word to work or something, you could just get it back quite easily. And that's all. If you liked my video, found it quite useful, or have any questions to ask, just pop it in the comments box below. I'd be happy to answer them. That's it. If you like the video, subscribe. Me signing off. Also, if you have any requests, just send me a message on YouTube. I'd be happy to do it. Bye.